guy walks right out first day and says he wants president like hate crimes. You know what I mean? So what's that? Yeah, he come out today and talk to me. I was the one he talked to. So, yeah, but I got so damn excited. I started recording. Other people are recording. And so it's now.
Well, hello everybody. All right, can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Somebody give me a thumbs up, like button or something there so I can make sure you guys are hearing what I'm saying. Want to make sure my phone connected. Roy, can you hear me? Oh, there we go. All right, folks. There's a lot of things going around over here today in Washington, D.C. For anybody that doesn't know, the truckers have took a stand down here in Washington, D.C. We're all fed up with what's happening to our industry, especially now that the global pandemic, or whatever you wanted to call it, has cracked down. We feel, by the way, right over there is the White House. So we're on Constitution Avenue between the White House and the Washington Monument. And there's plenty of room for trucks. There's 37 more trucks en route here right now. Some of the other truckers have left to go to the truck stop, but they are coming back. Some went to shop. They're coming back. We need all the trucks we can get out here. We're going to be here for a couple more days. One of Trump's aides came out this morning. I'll show you some of the trucks that are here. One of Trump's aides came out this morning and met with a couple drivers. I just talked to Fred Bowerman. A lot of y'all know Fred Bowerman. They definitely was a meeting between Trump's aide and the drivers. Fred just showed me the guy's card. They're doing some security clearances on, I believe it's 4 drivers. We need more support out here. We need more trucks to show up. Nobody's getting in trouble. The Secret Service, the FBI, the DC police have been here. One just came up joking around with us on a Harley. They're not upset at what's going on out here. They're actually, I had a Secret Service agent tell me today that he appreciates what the drivers do. He hopes we get what we want. But we need more trucks here. The truckers aren't leaving. We need the support out here. You all, whether you realize it or not, I know some of the company drivers, they're getting their hours cut back. They're getting their miles cut back. We're all drivers, whether you own 1,000 trucks or you're a company driver. We're all drivers. We're all brothers and sisters out here. We're in trouble. This industry's in trouble. You've got to open your eyes if you haven't realized it yet. We are in trouble. A lot of these small 1 truck, 2 truck, couple truck operations, if we don't take a stand and show support and try to force the hand to lax on some of these regulations and these brokers that are robbing us, we're going to be out of business. There's still a lot of trucks here left. Most of the ones that are left are coming back. There's about 5 more new ones come in the last 45 minutes or so. I saw Sean Price. He's here now. Might be his truck up here. There's a guy I talked to a few minutes ago. He came up here from Houston just for this. He came all the way from Houston. You got some of the disrespected trucker guys here that came. Jeremy Johnson's here. He came from South Dakota. I mean, there's guys, I live 75 miles from here. It was fairly easy for me to get here. But there's a lot of drivers here that sacrificed and came a very long distance to be here. And my hat's off to them. But we need more support. We got a strong force here. We need more. There's plenty of room for many more trucks. We're going to be here a few more days. Some of these drivers say they're not leaving until they get a meeting with the president. There's guys here that's got hamburgers and hot dogs. They're cooking out on grills. They're feeding all the drivers. This is something special to be part of, and it affects every single one of us. And for those of you that haven't been affected by what's going on right now, it's just a matter of time. It's going to get you too. It is definitely going to get you. Eventually, it's going to get you. But we need more support. Now, one thing I want to say, there's a lot of different Facebook groups here today. But you know what? Everybody here is standing as one. Everybody's here as one. One group, the American Truckers. This is just something everybody should experience. The unity, the camaraderie, it's just unexplainable what I've seen here today. It is just, these helicopters been flying in and out of here left and right, landing on the White House lawn over there. There's plenty of room here. We need to, anybody that's been doing a video here today, share everybody's videos everywhere. Tell every driver you know. If you can't make it here in your big truck, bring your car or whatever, your motorcycle, bicycle, moped, whatever. Just come show support, because this is for every one of us. This isn't for an individual group or an individual person or individual company. This is for every truck driver in the whole United States. Even you the guys that drive for the mega carriers. I know you got to be being affected by this, and if you haven't, it's coming. Believe me, it is coming. So we're calling on every driver to show up. It's just amazing the new faces I've seen here today. You know, a lot of the slow rolls we were going to, it seemed like the same people over and over showing up, but it's different today. There's a lot of people I haven't seen here today. You know, Rick Santiago's here, Janice Sanchez, I don't know if you've seen their videos lately. They're here. Sean McIntosh. There's just so many people here, it's unbelievable. And there's people here in their personal vehicles. I'm here in mine today. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to go home. Like I said, I'm lucky enough where I'm really close. Wasn't that hard for me to make it here. But we're calling on all drivers. And if you want to come and you know, well, I got my trailer or whatever, PM me. We'll find a place to put your trailer. And for those of you who weren't watching earlier, I just want to let you know, these trucks they're parked down both sides of Constitution Avenue. It's not just one side. There was about 80 trucks here earlier today. Like I said, there's 17 rolling in from Chicago that we know of. There's 20 coming up from the south. Talked to a guy earlier, he said that he's got 20 drivers headed this way right now. You know, last I heard, the guys from Chicago were like 300 miles out. So there's room for everybody. And we'll make even more room. But the police aren't messing with us. The Secret Service is all over the place. They're not messing with us at all. Nobody's getting tickets. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody's fighting and arguing here. There's interviews going on left and right around here. Fox News was early. There's PBS is reporting on it. The Washington Times put an article out on it. They're doing interviews over here right now. There's a lot going on here. Come be part of this movement. It's not even an event. Come be part of this movement. How you doing, buddy? Come show that's the entrance to the White House right there. So we've surrounded the entrance with trucks. Come be part of this. This is a special here. This really is. This is drivers standing up for other drivers. That's what this is all about. Sean McIntosh is doing an interview right now with one of the news channels. This guy here from Florida's got a grill. He went to Walmart. He got a grill set up on the back of his truck. He's handing out hamburgers and hot dogs. I seen at least 8 lady truck drivers here today. We all know the lady drivers are just as important as the men drivers out here, but we need more trucks to show up. We've got a force set up here now, and we need more. We want to make it stronger. Like I said, the drivers have been noticed. Trump sent out his aide to talk, and it's true. You know how the rumors fly around Facebook. I just met with Fred Bowerman a little while ago. This is all true. These are facts. This isn't bullshit, made up stuff. I don't know how many times that helicopters went in and out here today. But this is an event for every single one of us out here. Even if you're not a driver, you want to come show support, because the public, all these people that are visiting D.C. that are walking up and down through here, we're all getting a thumbs up. There's Fred Bowerman now. We're all getting a thumbs up. Like I said, the cops, the Secret Service, they're all for us. I think they understand. I really do. There'll be an article coming out from Transportation Nation tomorrow. Be sure to read that and share it. Share it to everybody. But these truckers, they're camped out here. They're not leaving. You know, some will leave the grocery shop and come back, but they're here for the haul. They're here. You know, drivers are known to finish their job. Well, they're here to do a job. And they're not leaving. We need more trucks. If you're coming through, like I said, if you're coming through the area, if you can stop by 4 or 5 hours, whatever, you need somewhere to drop your trailer, call us. There's a few places around where you can drop your trailer. There's if you're coming up from the south and you want to come over down there in Doswell, the manager of that truck stop, he opens a truck stop up for events like this. You can drop your trailer there. Just go ahead and check in with him. And while you're in there, buy a soda, bag of chips. Support the mom and pop truck stops. There's a lot happening here. And I think with all these trucks being here, it's putting pressure. It's putting pressure on the politicians. And by these drivers not wanting to leave, they know they've got to deal. They've got to deal with something here. They've got to talk. They got to try to work something out. They don't want these trucks sitting here. They don't want them out here. For those of you that wasn't watching earlier when I was doing the live, you couldn't even hardly hear me because the horns were constantly blowing. People loved it. The people around here, these people that are visiting the city, and even some local people, they're just taking pictures. They just think it's a great show the truckers are putting on here. And it is a great thing here. You know, I said earlier, 2 truck drivers can't agree on whatever, can't agree on anything. Well, there was about 100 people here today that would agreed on something. And it can happen. We don't care what group you're from, if you're not in a group, what you've done in your past, whatever, it doesn't matter. It just does not matter. Any way possible, you all can get over here. Come on down and support. Stand up with your brothers and sisters. Chances are you've got friends that are here. Come hang out with your friends and stand up for the industry. Well, those police sure are messing with the 4-wheelers today, but I haven't seen them mess with a single trucker. This is the start of a great movement right here. It really is. Like I said, I've seen people here today that are, I don't know how to put it, enemies, I guess I'd say, enemies or whatever. They're not enemies today. All that's been put aside. All that's in the past. It's just something I think every trucker should experience. So some of the news outlets are starting to report it. Like I said, I talked to Fred Bowerman. He showed me the card for the guy was from the Department of Interior, and they exchanged some information. They're doing some background checks on 4 of the drivers, and I truly believe there's going to be a meeting. But we need to enforce what's going on here by getting more people to show up and participate in this. Like I said, we'll fit you in. There's drivers out here feeding other drivers. This is just great here. It's something I've never experienced in my life. But share these videos out. Janice Sanchez, share any video you see on this event, even the Chicago event. Everybody needs to share that. Get that out. Share everybody. I don't care if you like the person or not. You need to share their videos to get this information out here on what's going on, because we all know how it is out here. I'm sure there's a lot of truckers don't even know this is happening. But we need to share it. We need to share it with everybody. I don't care if you hate the person that did a video. Share their video. Share everyone's video. But the truckers aren't leaving. If any government officials are listening, which they probably are, hell, the FBI is probably watching my shit, but who cares? Maybe I'll give them one of them. Share the video. Share the information. Call your friends. You got any friends that are coming through this area? Tell them to come participate. I don't care if they get stopped by a few hours or whatever. Show up. If you can come for the next couple days, that's even better. But we're on Constitution Avenue. We're based around the entrance to the White House. Between that and the Washington Monument over here. That's where the trucks are parked. And tomorrow, if you come in tomorrow, I guarantee you, if you're over here, you're saying, where are they? Roll down your window. You'll find out where the trucks are parked. You can hear them about 8 blocks away. I don't know what new channel that is doing that interview, but Sean's laying it on the line with them. And I appreciate Sean doing that, because he's doing it for every one of us. Sean McIntosh from the Disrespected Trucker. Like I said, I just talked to Fred Bowerman. He's rolling out, but he's coming right back. He's actually going to meet another trucker somewhere, and I guess he's going to lead him in here. But there's guys over here cooking out. They're just got the grill fired up. The cop just come up and said, you know, you're not supposed to grill, but I'm not going to say anything. Nobody's going to mess with you. You know, they offered him a hamburger. Like I said, some of the trucks have left, but they're coming right back.